What's up, party people, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Alexis. So, this is the third time that I am filming this makeup video. The first time I managed to get this really amazing shape, and I had several cut creases going on at the same time, and I was really experimenting with my technique and stuff like that. And then I got to my lower lash line and I was doing something really awesome, and then I just completely cocked it up. So I washed my face off and I started over again, and then it just looked like one big shimmer across my eye. Like there was no definition to the eye look at all. So I got really frustrated. Even though I filmed the video, I finished it. I don't know if I'm going to edit it and put it up. So I'm trying this again. And today I am using, from the Crayon case, the Notepad edition, I'm using the blue edition. Now, if you haven't seen this palette, this is what it looks like. This is not a first impressions because I've used this like 4 times now. So, but this is a review on the product itself. And so, yeah, I'm going to play with this Crayon case. I'm going to do something a little bit different and see how we go. So if you're interested in seeing the look that I come up with using the Crayon case Notepad, the blue edition, then keep watching. Okay, first things first, I'm still debating on if I want to do a cut crease or something like that. I really want to because I like cut creases right now. Like I'm really into the way that they look, but I kind of because I filmed this twice, I'm almost like really hesitant to do it because I don't want to fuck it up and then get frustrated and have to film for a 4th time. So 3 is enough for me. I'm going to play it safe. I am going to use as many of the eyeshadows as I possibly can. Usually doing a cut crease makes it easier to use as many as you can, but like I said, this is my 3rd time filming this video. I don't want to film a 4th time. The first time I not only did I mess up my lower inner corner, but I also tried to remedy the problem with a winged liner, and I actually have thrown the eyeliner in the bin because I am so sick of every time I use it, it bleeds everywhere. I don't know why it happens. The first couple times I used it, it was perfect. Like it worked so well. And then just recently when I've started using it, it just bleeds everywhere. It just gets freaking everywhere. So I literally chucked it in the bin. I can't do it. I can't do it anymore. But yeah, so that's basically that. Okay, so the first shade I'm going to go in with is this really pretty, oh wait, no, I lie. I'm going in with this dark blue here, and I'm going to take that on a floofy-ended brush. This is an E2 from ColourPop, and I'm just going to start putting that in my crease, and we're just going to start buffing that in. Now, one thing I can say about these shadows is, 1, they are highly pigmented, easily blendable, and there's no fallout, like none. And so if you're one of those people that does your face first, you're safe to do it. Like there's no dramas trying to do that at all. So now I'm just building up the opacity and really just working that into my eyelid. I'm trying to go for a really simple but blown out look. I've kind of stuffed it up on the inner corner, but it's fine. It's fine. You won't even be able to tell once I'm done with doing it. All right, so that blue is down and it's perfection. Love it. Love it. Now this, as you can tell, it's not as dark as it appears in the pan. It appears quite like a dark navy blue, but it goes on more of a, I don't know what kind of color to call this, but it doesn't go on, I wouldn't say true to color. So I am going to take a smaller ended floofy brush somewhere, E9 from ColourPop, and I'm going to go into the black shade, and I'm going to put that in my crease to just give this a little more of a boost. And then what I'll do is, once I've got this black laid down, I'll go back in and really like blend it out with that first blue shade. I'm not taking a whole lot of the black Just enough to give me just the tiniest bit of definition in my crease, just to deepen it up a little bit. And then going back in with that first brush and no additional product on it, just going to blend those two colors together. And see, that just deepens it up just that slight tiny bit, and it works really well. Okay, eyes are not even, but I'll clean that up when I put my makeup, the rest of my face makeup on. Okay, the next shade I'm going to go in with is, I think I'm going to go in with this color right here. I'm trying to work out what I want to do with it. I think I'm going to take that on the outer corner. And see, this one, which is really strange, almost shows up darker than the first shade. And I don't know if that's just because the black is making it look deeper than it is, but yeah. It's almost like it's kind of playing tricky. Oh my God. It's kind of playing tricks on your eye a little bit. So I'm going to bring that into my crease as well, just over the top of that black, just to kind of make it a little more cohesive, so it's not so, if that makes any sense. I don't think it does. That makes no sense to me. I doubt it's going to make any sense to you. So there's that. Now on, I don't know, what the hell. Now on a Morphe M200, I'm going to go in with this lighter shade here, and I'm going to put that on my inner, I'm going to first off get whatever speck of dust that is off of it, and I'm just going to take that on the inner corner just to brighten this up a little bit, give it a little more life, wake it up. Now this is another floofy-ended brush, but it's very soft, very soft. I think it might be a natural hair brush because it sheds like a mother. Now I'm going to go back in with the black shade, but I'm going to take a floofy-ended brush for this. I'm going to take another brush. I'm going to take a BH Cosmetics Studio Pro number 6 brush. And it's just like this flat, almost flat shaded. It's like a mixture between, like an E1 and the E2 from ColourPop. So it's like a combination of these two brushes. And I'm just going to take that black again, and I'm really working that into my socket. I like this brush because it's good enough, it's flat enough to really get into your socket, but it's also floofy enough that it blends things out, so that's really helpful. Okay, there we go. That's what I was looking for. I just needed the right brush for that shadow. It does go on the slightest bit patchy, but like I said, with the brush I was using, the E9 from ColourPop, the smaller compact floofy-ended brush, but now that I've used that BH Cosmetics brush, it's just blended like a dream. It looks perfect. So yeah, I'm very happy with that. All right, the next shade I'm going to go in with is, I'm going to go in with this deep shimmer shade, and I'm going to take that on a ColourPop E1. I'm going to put that over that color in the outer V, and I'm going to drag that about halfway across my eye on my mobile lid. Yeah, I love this shimmer. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. Love. Now I'm gonna go in on another E1, and I'm gonna take this light shimmer shade here, whoop, that one right there, and I'm gonna take that on the inner corner of my eye. And these are highly reflective, very pretty. Very pretty shimmers. I'm very impressed with the shimmer quality in these palettes, and all the ones that I've used thus far, they have been really reflective, just go on like a dream. You don't have to use a glitter primer or anything like that. You don't even need to wet your brush. You just apply and go. It's just, they're really fantastic. And I just want to keep adding more. I really do. Like, I love this formula. Okay, now I'm going to take, actually I'm going to quickly do my face off camera, and then we'll come back and we'll finish off the lower lash line. I'm going to use a few more colors out of this palette, and yeah, see how we go. Oh, I also want to say that I've been filming, and I've managed to do this. I looked at the timer on my monitor just before I started applying my makeup, and I started at about 5.5 minutes is when my intro stopped, and now I've got 15.5 minutes on the timer. So it took me 10 minutes to do the upper eye, so, or, you know, my lids. So There you go. Alright guys, so my base is done. I have foundation. I have, for my Fenty foundation, I've got Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Eraser Dark Circle Under Eye thingy. And then I've got, my fucking nose is itching. And then I've got, oh god, I think I've got a cat hair wrapped around my nose ring. I've got Lunar Beauty Stargaze Moon Prism blush palette in the color Stargaze, that's right, which is this middle pink shade here. And then I've got on my Fenty bronzer, and I went in with my ABH brow definer eyebrow pencil. So yeah, that's basically that's done. My whole face is done except for lips. So yeah. So now to finish off the bottom lash line, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in. I got the hair. I'm going to go in with, this darker shade here. Actually, I could go in with the darkest shade. I might go in with the darkest shade first. I'm going to take a Morphe 209. I'm going to take the darkest shade. I'm going to run that into my lash line. So really kind of like, this brush is probably a bit too big for this, but I'm literally just running this in my lash line. Oh, there's still a little shimmer left on this brush from something that I've used it on, but that's okay. And then on the same brush, I'm gonna go in with, ooh, bugger. I don't know what I want to do. I'm gonna go in with this lighter shade, the lightest one that I used on the inner corner. And I'm really gonna blow this out. Oh yeah, ooh, that's pretty. Really digging that hardcore. I am going to take, I think I want to take the brown shade that I haven't used yet, and I'm gonna run that like really close in my lash line. Like I'm gonna take a flat edged brush so I can really push that into my lash line. Well, I can't find my flat brush, so I'm just going to take my angled brush. This is the one shade in this palette that I have not used yet. So we'll see how we go. Oh, that's a pretty chocolate brown. Oh yeah, that's a really pretty chocolate brown. I like that a lot, actually. It's not as harsh as using a black. So it kind of like, I feel like sometimes browns and blacks, like you can, if you want to make something more of a daytime look and you're going kind of dramatic, if you take a brown liner rather than a black liner, it softens up the look immediately. Still adds a bit of drama, but it's a softer kind of thing happening. So yeah, that's bomb. Yeah. All right, sweet as. I think I'm going to keep on theme with the brown, and I'm going to go in with my ColourPop Raw Beauty Christie. Where is it? There it is. This is Woodsy. And I'm going to take that and line my lower lash line with it and my upper waterline. Okay, easy done. Now I just need to let my contact lenses fall right back into place where they need to be. And I'm going to take the shimmer that I don't know if I need it. I think this is pretty well done, but I'm going to take that that shimmer that I used. I'm not sure which brush I used, but so I'll just use a different one. And I'm going to take that on my inner corner just to kind of give this a little more brightness. Not that it's like a dark color scheme or anything like that, but just to kind of give it a little bit of something on the inner corner so it's not just bare. I can't imagine what these shimmers would look like if they had a bit of like setting spray on them. They would be just like beaming into the universe. Like they're just so pretty. Like I can't get over how impressed I am with this brand, really. So quickly I'm going to put on some mascara and do my lip, and then we'll come back and I'll give you my final thoughts on this palette. Alright, so eyes are done, lips are done. I used Oh Snap from ColourPop. It's their lippy pencil. And then I used a lippy stick in the color Songbird, which is a really beautiful pink. And I thought it would complement this eye look very well. And I am happy that I chose it. So, basically that's the end of the video. I really, alright, I'm gonna be real with you guys. I really like these palettes a lot. They're $12 US a piece. There are 8 of them. You can have your pick. So far, of all of the palettes that I've used, I haven't been disappointed in any of them. They are really easy to use. They're really easy to blend. I mean, the eye look for the most part took me maybe 15 minutes to do, and I did a lot, you know. But yeah, I'm just super duper impressed with these palettes. They're so good. They're really affordable. I mean, some of them you pay less than you would for ColourPop. So like, or for some ColourPop palettes, you know, and ColourPop is really, you know, really affordable, which is why I use so much of it on my channel. You know, I can put it into my budget and I can, you know, go and use these things. But, you know, like I've used every shadow but this periwinkle or cornflower blue up at the top. So I've used all these colors. I've used the top one in other attempts of doing this eye look. And really, it's a gorgeous color. I'll swatch it. It's a beautiful color. So, I mean, it's almost got like this purple pull to it, and it's just, I'll put it on top of where I have my foundation. But it's a very soft color. It's really pretty. And yeah, I really like this color a lot too. But I don't know if I could have found a spot for it necessarily with this eye look. But, you know, it is what it is. But yeah, I'm really impressed with these guys. They're also really active on Twitter, and they're engaging with their audience and their customers, their consumers. So yeah, I'm just really impressed with these overall. I still have the orange, the yellow, I think orange, yellow, and the pink edition is already out. So I've used, I just have 2 more to use of the 7 that I bought. So yeah, I'm real keen to find out, you know, what the orange and the yellow look like. I don't actually own a lot of orange or yellow, and I've really felt like I've been lacking that in my collection of makeup. So to have, you know, dedicated palettes that are kind of monochromatic and do that type of thing, I'm pretty stoked about. So basically that's the end of the video, guys. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you know every time I upload a new video, and I'll see you soon. Bye.